Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me. Today we're going to go ahead and create this look that you see here. I also should be putting a picture in of where I got this creation from. It was an Instagram post that I saw. It was an amazing look and I thought, hey, I think I could do that too. Put a little snap on my own way of it, but I think it looks pretty similar of what they did as well. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the viewfinder to see what I think. The palette I used for this, what palette could I have used? The James Charles palette. Highly addicted to it. I don't know if anybody else is, but I am. I've been creating, I think every single look that I do, I created with that palette. He's not paying me to stay it, but you know, James Charles, if you want me to do a look for you and you put me on your channel, I'm all up for it. But anyway, guys, so before I waste any more time, I'm gonna go ahead and get jumped in so you guys can go ahead and see how I created this look and maybe you guys can follow along as well. As always, thank you guys so much for being the part of a Jersey Girl family, and make sure you hit that subscribe button below and the little notification bell as well. So if you get notified, you will get notified for anything that I go ahead and post up on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram as well at Jersey Girl and Jax, and also on Snapchat at Jersey Girl and Jax, and also on Twitter at Jersey Girl and Jax. All right, guys, let's go ahead and create this look. Go ahead and get that look created that we just talked about. I have the picture right here in front of me. My mirror is right here, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So again, thank you everybody for coming and joining me and doing my makeup creation with me. I am really sorry that I wasn't able to do one last week. I did get sick, and I just didn't want to be on camera sick. So the look we're gonna be doing is gonna be like a gold copper look, and I like this picture a lot, what you saw in the intro with the blue eyes. So we're gonna go ahead, and of course I'm using James Charles palette. See, I'm very addicted to this palette, so thank you, James Charles. One day I'm gonna meet you, I know I am. All right, so here we go, and I'm gonna be trying to edit this really well once I'm done with this, so hopefully if there's a lot of silence or something, I can just fast forward through it. All right, so let's go ahead and get our transition shade on. I'm gonna be using a Moda Pro, and it is a crease BMX 30. See that? So what we're gonna do for this color, the way it looks, I'm gonna dip into these two colors here to get the color. And these two colors in the palette is, I apologize, I have to get my little thing here. Alright, so those two colors is going to be 10% off and code James. Alright, so dip it in, tap off, here we go. So it's Super Bowl Sunday. Everybody's getting ready to go see the big game. So let's see what else is going on. I just celebrated my birthday. I think the last video I talked to you guys about that I was celebrating my birthday, and I was very excited about it. This year is going to be a great year for me. I just dropped the palette, but we're all good. I just feel it. I just feel like this year is going to be awesome for me, and I hope it's going to be awesome for you guys as well. And I hope everybody is just, you know, living their dreams that they want to live, because that's the most important thing, is you got to live the dreams that you want to live. So we're just packing that in there, getting it nice and packed in there. Now in that color, we're going to probably put some more orange on the outer part of it that was in the picture. I'm just using the viewfinder here so I can look at you guys. We'll put a little bit more orange, but this is just to deepen in the crease part. And by the way, before I started this, I already primed my eyes as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this nice and defined here. That is my husband in the background talking to his cat, or our cat actually. So she's a sweet little kitty cat, black and white cat. You hear a little jingle bells. So for this one, for the burnt orange one, I'm gonna go ahead, that look that was on top, we're gonna go ahead and use, let's see, 518. I have not dipped into this one yet, but it's a big palette. It is this one right here. I think that's gonna help with the burnt orange. You know, I'm also gonna dip into right next to it, which is Rusted. dip into both of those here. And for this brush, I'm using a Luxie brush 213. Just get that orange part on the top that was in that picture, because I think that's what's gonna really make it stand out in the picture, is with that orange and then the brown. Yeah, I think that looks good. And again, I'm sorry if there's any silence. Like I said, I'm trying to do a new edit, so hopefully the silence won't be in there, but if it ends up getting in there, I apologize. So in YouTube news, I noticed that the Streamies are coming out and Mr. James Charles is nominated. I also saw Miranda Sings is nominated. I think Liza Koshy is nominated. I think that's amazing. Maybe one day I'll be nominated, I hope. So it's really good. Love to go to one of those as well. That would be awesome. Okay, so we got the base down here. Oh, and there's one more thing I also wanted to do. I forgot to put my my tape here, but actually looking at the picture, it's more of a rounded, so we're not gonna blow it out that much. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead now and pack in the corner here, and we're gonna use, it's a ruby brush. It does not have any number on it, but we're just gonna, it's just like a little rounded tip here. We're gonna dip into, I think it's called Spooky. Yep, we're gonna dip into Spooky, which is this black right here. Maybe you can't see it, but we're gonna dip into that. We're just gonna kind of just put it in right here, just a little bit, because this black comes off a lot. Just get that black in there. And I'm looking at the picture while we do this too. So I just want to get the black in there to start off with and bring it into my crease to deepen that socket. This black is very pigmented, very pigmented. And I know I always tell you guys, you know, some YouTubers that do makeup tutorials, they do one eye to shorten the time down. I can't do that. I've tried, I can't do one eye. Doing my right eye is my weakness so bad because I'm left-handed. It is the hardest thing for me to do is my right eye. I always try to get it nice and even with my left. But that is my weakness. My kryptonite is my right eye. So I also saw what's coming in, well, everybody saw, but I saw what's coming in BoxyCharm, which I'm really excited about. I hope everybody else is excited as well. That's gonna be so much fun. And also the Boxy Luxe, I heard, is gonna be a Morphe palette in that. That's gonna be awesome as well. I'm excited about that as well. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, because I have this orange here and this brown here, I wanna get this a little bit deeper, and I'm gonna use more of a dense brush here. This is a Step 3 Go Girl by the Vintage. It's a very stiff kind of bristle, and it's really good for packing on. So looking at this, I want to use this color here, which is called, it's called Shook. I'm going to go ahead and use that color. The colors are not in the palette, like the name's not in the palette, and I don't know all of them by heart. I know I should because I use them so much, but we're going to go ahead and go above the black right there and kind of blend those together, kind of marry those two together. So some good news as well is I got some family that is moving back. I'm really excited. I actually went to go visit them yesterday, where they're going to move to, and I'm really excited for them to be back. I'm stoked about it. I miss them very much living here in Jacksonville. So, you know, I was thinking too, is if I ever moved away from Jacksonville, you know, Jersey girl and Jax, what am I gonna do, you know? But I think I would always be Jersey girl and just take out the in Jax. But I've been here for 19 years, you know, been here long. This December will be longer than I've lived in Jacksonville, longer than I lived in Jersey, because I left Jersey when I was 19. So in December of this year, I've been 20 years that I've been here. So That's pretty amazing, but I'm a Jersey girl at heart. People who know me, you'll know I'm a Jersey girl at heart, so I cannot believe I've been here this long. So I'm dipping back into that spooky just to get a little bit more blended. We're looking good there. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut our crease. I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera to cut my crease. I can do a tutorial on how to cut a crease in another one, but that just takes time for editing purposes. So let me go ahead and cut my crease, and then we're also gonna pack up some more on this eye as well, but let me go ahead and cut that crease. I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I cut the crease, and I also buffed out the black a little bit as well. I'm also gonna be using this mirror as well because I feel like this mirror down here, I'm putting my head down a lot for you guys, so I want you guys to be able to see me. Okay, so I don't have Stila, I wish I did, but I do have this one that works pretty well. It is by Chanel Eve. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but it's kind of like the Stila glitter eye ones. And it also smells like a pina colada. I don't know, it smells really good. But we're gonna go ahead and put that on the lid right there as well, like what was in the picture. Okay. And that is my cat crying, I'm so sorry. All right, let's go ahead and put that on the crease that we cut. And that's her running away, being scared of her own shadow. Gotta love kitty kitties. I know Laura Lee is obsessed with her cats. I am obsessed with my babies as well. And if they wanna be in the shot, they can be in the shot. So, all right, so we got that in there. Go ahead and put it on here. Get a little bit more pronounced. Put it on this one as well. She is going crazy. It's taking me a minute to get in there. I think I'm running out of it. Good deal. Okay. Now looking at the picture, she's got a lot of black over here, and then it looks like it moves into a brown. So we're gonna go ahead and get that on there. And for this, we're gonna probably use the jamescharles palette, No Beans. So let me go ahead and get that. I'm gonna use a taper brush for this. It's a Luxie medium angled, I'm sorry, it's not tapered, angled brush, 207. And I am so sorry that my cat is running around so much. I really hope I'm gonna be able to get that edited out. All right, so right where that black line is, we're just gonna go ahead and kind of buff this in here with the brown. Kind of get those married there, look like it's seamless, and bring it out. Kind of go into our crease here. I think we're gonna put a little bit more sparkles on that eye too, or on the eyes. And this, guys, is actually my very first time trying to recreate a look that I saw on Instagram. So please bear with me, because usually I just come up with the looks in my head. Let's go ahead and get this side married. Bring it out. And those two go in that crease. Alright, looking good. Okay, let's see now. Now I know I brought my color up because I have a little bit more real estate than she does in this picture. So I did bring that color up a little bit more. But I'm gonna try to pack on a little bit more color here using the color with jamescharles. It is no, sorry, not Halloween. It is Wig, sorry. Let me show you what I'm using here. So it's right here. I'm gonna use my finger for it as well. glitter seems to always go on a little bit better than finger. I'm just gonna kind of tap it on there a little bit. And then I'm gonna take the gold again and go on top of that. Is better. And I know it looks kind of silly now, but you know, once, and as you saw what the final was in the outro, once we get the colors on and the lashes on and all the other colors going, it's gonna look good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my under eye. I'm sorry, under my eyebrow and then my under eye as well. So for the under part of it, I want to go ahead and use some black because she has a lot of black underneath her eye, and then I'm going to outline it, it looks like, with an orange cranberry color. So let's get a good brush to use for the under of the eye. So we're going to use this nice angle brush right here. It's an e.l.f. brush, it's a smudge brush. I'm going to use that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to dip into Spooky again. Oh, I also went to Ulta yesterday, guys. I got the new roller lash line, which I'll be using. Oh my god, that thing is amazing. Also got my eyebrows done there. I spent way too much money than I needed to, but it's okay. It's okay. It's for my job, my second job that I love, right? So, but that was amazing. And she has it really, really smoky here, so I'm gonna bring it down a lot. And I know I got a lot of fallout, and I'm gonna be cleaning it up when I put my foundation on. That's why I do not put my foundation on until I am done with my eyes, because fallout happens so much. It is a rainy, rainy day here in Jacksonville, and if you guys were following me on Instagram today, you saw I went walking. You can see that I make my videos and edit them and post it on the same day. I don't shoot ahead because I do have a 9-to-5 job that, well, it's not 9 to 5, it's longer than that, but I do have a job that I do other than this. Hopefully this will be my career and I don't have to go to work anymore and worry about that. But that's a dream that we'll all have, and that's a dream hopefully I'll have soon. So I know this brush isn't appropriate for what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna use the Morphe M421. It's a very small rounded brush, but I like putting underneath my eye when I'm trying to smoke it out. So the color we're gonna use for this, really, I think I'm gonna be bold. Just dropped my thing. I think I'm gonna be bold, and I think I'm gonna do You're Kidding Me, just because I think if I mix it in with some brown, it's gonna give me that cranberry. But the You're Kidding Me is an awesome, awesome color. So I'm gonna mix it in with Boutique. So I'll show you what I'm mixing it in with. So You're Kidding Me and Boutique. Those are the two that I'm mixing in for you guys. All right, tap it off, let's go. Yeah, that worked perfect. He wasn't kidding when you can make every single look with this palette. He was not kidding, because I don't think there's been a day that I have not used this palette and created a look. Now, I might have dipped in some other palettes to combine them together, but I've used this palette every single day to create my looks. She brought that down a lot. I usually don't smoke my eye out that much, but she did bring it down a lot. Smoky is done. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my under eye, and I'm going to use Ring Light. Show you the Ring Light. I do remember this one by heart. Let me just make sure I'm saying it right. And I'm not. It's actually Face Ring light's on the top. So I thought I knew it. So I'm gonna dip into ring light, which is right here, to do underneath my eyebrow. And I want to bring it all the way over, just to get more of a definition of the eyebrow. I'm going to do my eyebrows too. And I don't know if you saw Makeup by Mario on James Charles palette on his channel. He did James Charles's face, and he's talked about a look that he started on Kim Kardashian that I really liked. I think he called it the lightning bolt, but I'll be doing it with this look as well. And it makes it so dramatic. Just this little thing just makes it really dramatic. It's really awesome. So I'm gonna definitely show you guys that as well. I might not be doing it the same way he does it, but I think it looks great. He probably will do it a lot better than I do. All right, so the under eye is good. Now what I wanna do is I wanna go ahead and blend everything together. So we're going to be using step 2 for the shadow. It's an off-brand, it just says step 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of just come in here and I'm just going to kind of marry everything together. Make sure there's no harsh edges. And then this, I'm gonna clean this up right here because what she didn't, I do this with my look, but she has everything really rounded. I didn't dip into anything, that was just habit. Everything married together here. All right, looks nice and blended. So now we're gonna go ahead and pop some color in that eye. And I'm actually gonna use the Tarte palette for this, palette that we got in BoxyCharm. This color right here is really good for the inner corner. It's called Treasure, and I kind of dip into Escape as well, which is right next to it right here. Treasure. Keep singing, I'll get copyrighted. I'm sorry guys, I'm a little far from you. Then in the corner there. Okay, do the other eye. I, for a minute, thought it wasn't recording. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I would have flipped out. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and use the roller lash. I'm gonna show you guys that I just got it. That wasn't it, that fell on the floor, we're good. Okay, so this is the roller lash liner. Yes, look at that, nice. Now this, I'm gonna put on the back of my hand really quick to show you that it glides so amazingly. Look how pigmented it is. And as soon as it dries, it does not smudge at all. At all. It does not smudge. Let's see if it's dry. It's dry. Watch this. No smudging, nothing on my finger. That's makeup that's on my finger. Not one smudge. How amazing is that? And it goes in the waterline, which I think is amazing. So this crease right here, I'm gonna clean that up. I know it looks kind of weird, but I'm gonna clean that up. Go ahead and get the liner on, and it glides so great. Alright guys, had some technical difficulty, ran out of storage, had to get some more storage. So hopefully, I'm almost done here, so it won't go out on me again, so I apologize. So what we were doing was putting the eyeliner on, so that's what I'm gonna finish. I stopped right where it was, I didn't continue. Let's go ahead and put that on. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and go in the waterline. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and wing it out just a little bit because she really didn't have a wing on this. Just a little bit there. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and do the right eye. Funny faces we make while we're putting makeup on. All right, so I got all that on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my lashes on and then go put my face on, and I'll come back, say my goodbyes to you. And thank you so much for creating this look with me. It's not exactly the same that she did. And like I said, I'm not used to creating other people's looks. I go off my looks, but it's pretty close to what I think. You guys let me know what you think. Make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button below and hit the little bell icon so you remember that you can always get notified once I post my videos. I'll be right back with you guys as soon as I'm done doing my lashes and finishing my face off. Be right back. I went ahead and put my lashes on, did my brows also, and I finished up the liner, put my face on, I contoured, and I highlighted and put blush on. So I'm actually want to go ahead and put this lipstick on. I did open it up in I think my last video. It was from BoxyCharm or Yes or Yes, I'm not quite sure. But I've been wearing this every single day and I've been loving it. It's by Beauty Creations and the color is Kiss Me. And it is a long wearing matte lip gloss, and it is amazing. So so this is what it looks like here, and I think I swatched it on my hand when I did the box opening, and it took forever for it to start fading on my hand. Even it does come off easily with makeup remover though. So let's go ahead and get the colors on here, or a color. I'm not doing more than one color on here. And I do overdraw my lips, especially my top one. And the lashes that I'm wearing is by Lashaholic. It came in a BoxyCharm a long time ago. Lip here. Very climactic, huh? Watching someone put their lipstick on. Okay. All right, guys, I think that is the look. And I'm so happy that I was able to record this with you guys and be able to create that look that I saw on Instagram. I hope you guys like it and were able to follow along with me if you got the James Charles palette as well. I think the look came out great. I love the lashes. I love the look. So I did not do that lightning bolt look that I was telling you about that Marco by Mario did. I don't feel like it went with this look, but if you look at my Instagram page, you'll see the look that I'm talking about with the little, you just put shimmer right down the eye and you just look, see, still. Roller lash still not moving. Anyway, well, thank you guys again stopping by, hanging out with me today. It's been an amazing journey. I'm growing very fast on Instagram. I'm growing here on YouTube as well. I hope you guys can join the family. Remember to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the little bell icon, so you'll be able to get notified when I post. Also, you can go to Snapchat. It's Jersey Girl and Jax, and Instagram is Jersey Girl and Jax as well to follow me on my journey. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next week. Jersey Girl and Jax. Bye.